Here's a Royal Enfield Interceptor 750 Series 2 and we're just about to go for a ride on it. I won't hang about gassing too much, we'll talk about it on the way. Hopefully we'll get our full ride in the time we got on this camera, which has now got a new stash of batteries and a new memory card, and I hope it will carry on working for us. This bike's just been in for a bit of checking over and basic setting up, ignition timing, valve clearances, check the gearbox oil, various little things like that. A bit of choke till we get up the end of the lane. Go. We've also done quite a bit of work on the carburetors. The one on the left had a block pilot circuit. Both of them had quite a bit of dirt on their needles. Seems that we might be in for a bit of clutch slip. Yeah. Ride it anyway. Might have to do some work on the clutch, but it seems to have a modified Japanese clutch of some sort in it. Might have to do a bit of work on the gear selection too. Anyway, we'll do the ride. I'm sure it'll get us round the loop, and then I'll decide what I might want to do with it after that. So this is the last of the British-made Royal Enfields from 1970. It's a 736cc Interceptor Mark II. And with a 93mm stroke on the crankshaft, it's actually got a 3mm longer stroke than the 350 or the 500 Bullet. In terms of horsepower, the most powerful bike Royal Enfield ever made. Well, we got a fair bit of clutch slip there. These were sort of quoted as being anywhere between 52 and 56 brake horsepower. whoever's been riding on and working on this in the past hasn't got anywhere near full potential of this machine on the road, thanks to the way the clutch is. Giving it the benefit of the doubt in case it settles down, but I think I'm going to have to be taking a serious look at the clutch actually. The whole point of one of these Interceptors is lots of torque from low RPMs. It's their calling card, and we're just not transmitting that to the road thanks to the clutch. We're only getting about half the available power through to the back wheel here. Even have to worry about using any other gears except top. The clutch is slipping so badly. It's like a rev and go scooter, or rev and no go in this case. Deliberately trying to make the clutch slip in the hope it might sort itself out, but it's looking less and less likely. So they'll be taking a look in there. whoever converted the clutch to a half Japanese one didn't do it any favours. I've ridden some of these with the Bob Doobie clutch in them, and I think that's the only way to harness power and torque that these things have got. I don't think there's any issues with the engine. Very willing engine and running very smoothly and evenly. Just not getting the bulk of its power through to the back wheel yet. Yeah, the clutch is just ruining the ride, unfortunately. This should really be up there performance-wise with the Norton Commando and the Triumph Trident pretty much. Certainly shouldn't be too much between any of the three, but We're just not experiencing that today, unfortunately. It's still a fantastic bike, probably the most powerful bike Royal Enfield ever made. Not the largest, that would be the big V-twins from the 1930s, which went up to 1140cc. But horsepower, this is the most powerful Royal Enfield to date. And in Crocodile Dundee, where the guy pulls the knife on Mick Dundee, and Mick says, that's not a knife, this is a knife. Well, this is an Interceptor. Hopefully I'll demonstrate that more ably when I've got the clutch sorted out, which shouldn't be too difficult. Oh dear. Oh, we've got a rotating indicator, folks. I'll have to attend to that as well. The left front indicator is pointing down at the road now. Well, it rolls along smoothly enough and steers nice enough. Unfortunately, that clutch slip means that I'll have to do some work on it and then have to ride it again. Oh dearie, dearie me. I think, other than the clutch, I think we've basically got a good bike here. I'll have to try and stop the indicators doing their own thing as well. We'll get the clutch sorted on this and then come out and try that arm-wrenching torque when the clutch doesn't slip anymore. Because I've ridden a couple of these before and they're just tremendous, brutal things when you open the throttle. Sadly, this one's not had the chance to demonstrate that today. Also bundling some gear changes. I have to look into that as well. Right, put it into neutral before we came to a stop. Obviously I'm going to have to look at the clutch anyway. What I'll do now, I seem to have a very slightly sticky slide in one or both of the carburetors as well. Give it a good quick blip like that and it settles down to its 1000 RPM tick over. I'll switch it off, switch back on, and we'll try a hot start. No problem with that. Do my He-Man impression and get it on the centre stand. Let's have a look at what we've got, shall we? Ooh, there's a little bit of oiliness about the place there, nothing much. I tightened both cylinder heads down earlier before I did the valve clearances. A bit of noise from the oil pump and camshaft area, but I've heard those noises before on several other Royal Enfield twins. That's not alarming. No oily smoke. I think we've basically got a good bike, but I'm going to have to sort that clutch out. That really let the side down. Other than that though, I don't think it'll take too much work to make this really impressive and enjoyable and turn it into the animal that it is actually supposed to be, with its brutal arm wrenching acceleration and torque. We got none of that today, but the early signs are good.